Hey, what's going on, you guys? You holding up in your houses okay? Hopefully you're not dying from boredom and bad news. That's a recipe for disaster. Hey, listen, I wanted to come on here and share a little bit of good news with you and also some important contact numbers you may need. So for starters, as we know, social media and the news constantly is filled with all the things that are going on with the virus and all that good stuff. But I wanted to share three things of like good news, and I want to encourage you to start seeking it daily when you're online, because we can easily get down these rabbit holes that lead to negative fear-based thinking. So number one, Redwood Restaurant is doing food catering for Whaley's, and in a couple of groups I was posting that Whaley's is struggling with some supplies that they need, and including some of the deliveries they used to have been cut off. So that's number one. Redwood's doing that. Number two, there are some local distilleries that have converted to starting to make hand sanitizer, which is really cool. So, a little bit of invention and converting some things can create hope for a lot of people. And I just thought that was really cool. I wanted to share that with you. And then there's a Dr. Bobby McCullough, his son, had just come up with a design of a 3D printed mask. And it's made with material that's even, better or equal to the N95 masks that they have. So again, it goes back to that American spirit of always coming up with innovation during hard times. But something I want to encourage you guys today, while you're going through and you're listening to your news and all the fear that's on social media, I want you to try to look beyond that and come up with one thing that is coming out of all of this that's good. Whether it's stories of, restaurants like Redwood railing behind Whaley's children, or, a young college student coming up with how can I convert technology to better equip our medical community. These are really cool things that can come from this, and there's many more stories, but there's something with human nature where, and all of you know this, that bad news travels faster. If you have like one customer complaint that blows up, they're louder than the 5,000 customers before them that were happy. And I'm not saying this is easy on any of us, absolutely any of us, from finance to fear to 50 million things we can list off. You're also going to be able to find other things that are on the flip side of that. I just want to encourage that for you. Another thing that's really important today is I found these two phone numbers that I want to share with you. If you are in Genesee County, they've set up a coronavirus phone number through the Genesee County Health Department. So grab a pen and paper or come back later and jot it down. I'll put it in the notes later. The number is 810-424-4443. Again, 810-424-4443. And the Michigan Department of Health also has a number that you can reach out to in case you have any questions or whatever it is that you're seeking. You need answers. It's 888-535-6136. Again, 888-535-6136. So make reference of those phone numbers in case you need to, reach out to get some guidance, and just continue to stay in your house and be safe. And again, avoid all of the negative content that's out there. And since it's so prevalent out there, this is where you have to take some personal responsibility and do things to seek knowledge or content that's uplifting. I'm not talking about being naive about everything that's going on, but to put anyone in a mental state of mind of fear constantly, it has negative impact on your immune system, the people that you live with. So it's your responsibility to do some things, that are positive. And if you have ideas, leave them in the comments. It's how we're all getting through this, is everybody sharing their wisdom and and the same thing with great stories, like uplifting stories. If you got another story of like restaurants like Redwood, that are doing good for the community. And restaurants are going to get hit hard, you guys. They had, I don't know if it was Steve Mnuchin, who's is it the financial secretary? I think it may have been him, but they're anticipating somewhere between 2 and 10% of restaurants will probably close after this. So, later on, if you're, out and about and you can get out and eat after this clears, it's fine. But restaurants are going to get hit hard. So, for all of these nonprofits that have asked for donations over the years from caterers and all this other stuff, maybe find out if there's other ways that you can be supportive of them. And a great big fat kudos to Redwood and many other organizations that are stepping up and doing things to help. There's a lady that was in downtown Flint. I can't remember her name. I think she owns a little boutique down there, and she was even out of her store was doing curbside pickup for kids for lunch. One of the things that we often don't realize is that there is food scarcity just in normal living, like in the past, like how things were. I think it's like one in 6 children in the United States goes to bed hungry. So now we've got this compounded thing of this that we're dealing with, and there's just going to be the need for more people getting involved and doing their little part. So anyhow, that lady that was in downtown Flint, she was handing out lunches right at the curb, taking them out to families so that they could make sure those kids had something to eat during this time. It's pretty remarkable. I'm going to see maybe later on I can get her information and share that too, because I know I want to go down there and go shop after this clears up. So all right, you guys, stay in good thoughts, keep it positive, and just linger in this moment. Find the miracle of today. Share it with other people too. All right, see you guys. Bye.